Okay, Simpson's index, the equation Mahaffey usually gives you is that Simpson's index is equal to 1 minus the sum of the proportions squared. That's one way you can do it. Or you can use this equation. It equals 1 minus a numerator of, so n1 times n1 minus 1 plus n2 times n2 minus 1 plus n3 times n3 minus 1 all over big N times big N minus 1. So here, N1 would be species 1, N2 would be species 2, and N3 would be species 3. Big N is equal to the total number of individuals. In your community. So that's just what each variable means. So there's species 1, species 2, and species 3. But if you want to learn her way, I'll do an exam. I'll just do what you sent me on the slide. So first we're gonna go over this one. So I'm just gonna scroll down. We're using her equation of d equals 1 minus the sum of the proportions squared. In the slide you sent, it says for a community with 12, 18, 8, 10, and 17 individuals. So we're just gonna do N1. Sorry, I'm just gonna label this species. N2, N3, N4, and N5. Okay, and this is going to be this column. It's me number of individuals, just generally. So it says you have a community of 12, 18, 8, 10, and 17. Okay, and we're doing it with proportions. So this will be your proportions column, and you need a proportions squared column. So you still need to find big N every time, which is the total number of species, like I said. So this is 30, 18, 17, 65 is the total number of individuals in your population, in your community. So, individuals, okay? This will be important. So proportion-wise, to find the proportion of each thing, I'm sure you know how to do it, but I'll just do the first, two for you. So P1 is going to equal to N1 over big N. We said we have 12 individuals in species 1, and our total number, our big N, is 65. So that's going to give us our proportion. 12 divided by 65. It's going to be equal to 0.1846, but I'm just going to simplify that down. My answer might be a little different from hers by the thousandths place, but it's fine. So we're just going to say that's 0.18. So we're going to put that here, 0.18. So then proportion 2 would just be N2 over big N. And once again, N2, we have 18 individuals divided by our total number of individuals. So that's going to be 18 divided by 65 to give us proportion 2. And I'm just rounding here, so 0.28. So 0.28. So you just need to continue finding each proportion. I'm just going to do it really quick. So 8 divided by 65 is 0.12. 10 divided by 65 is 0.15. And 17 divided by 65 is 0.26. Okay, so now you have all of the proportions that you need, and as our equation says, we need the sum of the proportions squared. So we're going to be filling out this column next. Just going to write it out for you. So 0.18. We're going to start with 1 minus the sum up, and these are our proportions. We have 0.18, and we need to square it. Okay, and then you're going to add it to 0.28 squared plus 0.12 squared plus 0.15 squared plus 0.26 squared. Okay, so after you square these all, we're gonna be able to fill out this column. Let me just do the math real quick. 0.18 squared. Okay. Just gonna write it up here. 0.0324. 0.28 squared is next. 0.0784. 0.12 squared is 0.0144. 0.15 squared is 0.0225, and 0.26 squared is 0.0676. Okay, so these are proportions squared, and like our equation says, if it's the sum of that, so we add them all up. Just gonna put it down here. So just add it all up, and you're gonna get, just give me a second, 0.0324 plus 0.0784 plus 0.0144 plus 0.0225 plus 0.0676. Okay, I got 0.2153. Okay, we're almost done using the equation, but the most important part is the 1 minus. Everyone forgets that and puts this as their answer, but it's really 1 minus that. So if we go down here, you can see that we still need 1 minus 0.2153, and that is going to equal 0.785. Okay. Her answer on the slide says it equals 0.7819, and I can tell you that it's literally just from rounding these proportions right here, because decimal places, rounding up, it's just gonna make the number a little bit larger, but generally this is the same answer. On the test, I guess just go to 4 decimal places in the proportions column, and you should get her answer. So yeah, this is using her equation of d equals 1 minus the sum of the proportions squared. And then I'll send you another video doing it with the other equation, which I think is a lot easier.